Hello, my name is Najat. I specialize in Moroccan cuisine. Today we are making cigars. For the filling, we are using ground beef, mushrooms, and cheese. For the ingredients needed to make cigars, you will need leeks, carrots, parsley and cilantro, olive oil, butter, garlic, salt, black pepper, ground ginger, cumin, paprika, ground coriander, soy sauce, ground beef, canned mushrooms, dried wood ear mushrooms, grated cheese, flour, water, vegetable oil, and pastilla sheets. First thing we will do is to rehydrate the mushrooms. We use boiling hot water, not cold nor lukewarm water. Now let's peel the leeks. I chose leeks over onions because they add a delicious flavor to the cigars. For the cigar filling, it is completely up to you. For example, you can replace ground beef with ground turkey or chicken. Some use turkey and chicken breasts as well. Or you can make a vegetarian version of the cigars. Now that we are done peeling the leeks, let's peel the carrots. Peel the garlic too. We peel everything at once to make the prepping process easier. Let's wash the vegetables before chopping them. Now, let's chop the leeks. Make sure you cut it into medium-sized pieces. For the carrots, we use the small holes of the grater to grate it. Let's strain the rehydrated mushrooms, then cut them. The mushrooms have doubled in size after rehydrating in the boiling hot water. Finely chop the mushrooms. Chop the canned mushrooms the same way we chop the wood ear mushrooms. Also medium-sized pieces. If the pieces are too large, they might tear up the pastilla sheets when you fold the cigars. Finely chop the parsley and cilantro. Now that we are done with the prep work, let's get cooking. Turn on the stove. Add the butter. Add the olive oil when the butter starts melting. Add the leeks. Grate the garlic into the pan. We sauté everything over medium heat. After the leeks have sautéed, I will add the ground beef. I will drizzle some water over so that the ground beef is easier to break apart. This helps separate the beef into smaller pieces. Do not overcook the beef, since it will cook more when we fry the cigars. If the beef is overcooked, it will become dry. We want it to stay juicy. Add the mushrooms. Now let's season everything. Salt, but not too much since the cheese and soy sauce are also salty. Pepper, ginger, cumin, paprika, ground coriander. Let's stir everything to combine with the spices. Add the soy sauce. Now, time to add the carrots. Since we finally grate the carrots, we add them last. They won't take much time to cook. The filling is now ready. I add the herbs and stir. Turn off the heat. I will cool down the filling. Add the cheese. And mix. To combine the cheese with the filling. Let it cool down before we add it to the pastilla sheets. The filling is now cool. Let's prepare the sealing mixture. Flour, and water. The sealing mixture should not be too thick nor too runny. We use the sealing mixture to secure the cigars and prevent the filling from spilling. This is how its texture should look like. Set it aside. Let's grab our pastilla sheets. We use the small pastilla sheets to create cigars of the same size. I will trim the dry edges. The dry edges are too dry when they're cooked a second time. The pastilla sheets must be fresh. We cannot use pastilla sheets that are a day old. They tear up too much when we try to shape them. Now that we have trimmed the edges of the pastilla sheets, this is the result. Let's fold the cigars. pastilla sheets have a smooth and a rough side. We put the rough side up. After we put the filling, we now shape the pastilla sheet into cigars. Fold in the sides of the sheets. We do that first to prevent the filling from escaping from the sides. Do not apply pressure when folding, otherwise the pastilla sheets will tear up. Brush with the sealing mixture. Let's fold another cigar, using the same technique as the first one. After we are done with folding all the cigars, let's fry them. Pour the oil into a pan. We use a lot of oil. At first, we use high heat to heat up the oil. Then we reduce the heat to medium once the oil is hot. The oil is now hot. Let's reduce the heat. Add the cigars to fry. Flip it over once it has browned on the bottom side. Check regularly for browning before we remove them from the pan. Now that the cigars are all brown, let's remove them from the oil and turn off the heat. We must place paper towel over the plate to soak in the oils from frying. Set the cigars aside for 5 minutes over the paper towels. Our cigars are now ready. Enjoy!